Far above the clouds, where silence has ruled for decades, a forgotten cabin still waits. Time has weathered every board, but the spirit of this place remains.
Most people would turn around here. Michael keeps moving forward.
Every restoration begins with a single step.
The cabin has been waiting for someone willing to listen.
Every angle reveals another chapter of the cabin's history.
Even the smallest step deserves caution.
Behind this door, 30 years of silence come to an end. Nature has quietly reclaimed every corner. This cabin may be forgotten by the world, but today, its story begins anew. Every room preserves traces of those who once called this cabin home. The roof has carried every winter, every storm, every season, without protection. Even the oldest windows still hold a view worth preserving. The fireplace once filled this cabin with warmth and conversation. The craftsmanship of the original builders still speaks through every detail. Simple spaces often carry the richest memories. Time has stood still inside these walls. Every measurement reveals another part of the cabin's condition. A thoughtful plan turns challenges into achievable steps. The inspection is complete. The journey to restore this cabin is about to begin. Every successful restoration begins with a clear vision. Understanding what to preserve is as important as knowing what to rebuild.
Preparation protects both the craftsman and the project.
An organized workspace allows every task to move with confidence. Before rebuilding the home, the surrounding landscape must be made safe. Every material has its place before the work begins. Preserving history requires protection before progress. One final inspection ensures every step ahead is a safe one. Everything is ready. The restoration truly begins now. What stood abandoned for decades is finally ready for a new beginning. Before rebuilding begins, every detail must be understood. A strong home always begins with a strong foundation. Some parts can be restored, others must be replaced. Every doorway leads to another chapter of the story. Since nature has quietly reclaimed this space. The roof tells the story of every winter that passed. The fireplace was once the heart of this cabin. Planning carefully today prevents mistakes tomorrow. Good preparation creates a safer restoration. The inspection is complete. Tomorrow, the real work begins. Every successful restoration begins with careful preparation. Safety always comes before progress. The first signs of the cabin begin to reappear. Nature protected the cabin, but now it is time to reveal it again. Every cleared path brings new possibilities. Not every board has reached the end of its journey. Removing the weakest pieces creates room for something stronger. Even old wood can have a second life. The true condition of the cabin is finally beginning to show. Preparation is complete. Tomorrow, rebuilding begins. Serious damage is often hidden behind what still appears intact. Experience often begins with listening before rebuilding. Order creates efficiency, even in the middle of chaos. Every restored view begins with a clear window. Preserving history means knowing what to keep and what to replace. The strength of every cabin lies beneath the floor. Careful measurements today prevent costly mistakes tomorrow. As the dust disappears, the cabin slowly begins to breathe again. New materials stand ready to begin the next chapter. Cleanup complete. Tomorrow, this forgotten cabin begins its journey back to life. With the cleanup complete, the rebuilding can finally begin. Precision is the foundation of every lasting structure. Every cut brings the cabin one step closer to renewal. Every new beam restores strength to the cabin.
Strong connections create lasting stability.
A solid floor begins with strong support below. Small adjustments today prevent larger problems tomorrow.
Cleanup complete. Tomorrow, this forgotten cabin begins its journey back to life. Careful review ensures every step meets the highest standard. With the foundation secured, the walls can finally rise again. Every measurement shapes the strength of the finished cabin.
Piece by piece, the cabin begins to stand tall once more.
Precision today ensures stability for years to come.
Strong corners create a stronger home. The front entrance welcomes a new beginning. Every window will soon reconnect the cabin with the surrounding mountains.
Careful inspection keeps every step moving in the right direction. The cabin no longer looks abandoned. It finally looks alive again. The walls are strong. Tomorrow, the roof will protect this home again. With walls strong, attention turns to the roof, protecting this cabin for years. Every rafter is carefully aligned to create a roof built for every season. Precision at this stage ensures lasting strength above. Strong joints allow the roof to withstand years of changing weather. The ridge beam becomes the backbone of the entire roof.
The cabin begins to reclaim its original silhouette.
Layer by layer, the cabin becomes protected once again.
A hidden layer often provides the greatest protection. Every successful project deserves one final inspection before moving forward. The cabin no longer fights time. It moves toward a new future. A clean space is ready to become a home once again. Every new board brings warmth back into the cabin. What was once damaged now reflects new life.
Every restored home deserves a welcoming entrance.
The mountains become part of the living room once again. The fireplace returns as the heart of the cabin.
Warmth finally returns after decades of silence.
Simple craftsmanship creates timeless beauty. Light changes a building into a welcoming home. The cabin is ready to welcome life once again. The kitchen becomes a place where memories will be made. Comfort quietly replaces abandonment. Modern comfort meets timeless craftsmanship. Small details give every home its personality. The beauty of the cabin extends beyond its walls. A peaceful place to enjoy every sunrise.
The cabin finally feels alive again.
What was once forgotten now shines with new purpose. The greatest transformations begin with the courage to start. Every restored home tells a story of patience, craftsmanship, and hope. Some places are worth finding again. A forgotten shelter has become a welcoming home. Every project leaves behind more than a repaired building. Another forgotten place is waiting. Every map holds the promise of another story. One journey ends as another quietly begins. Somewhere beyond these mountains, another forgotten home waits. Its story has yet to be told. The journey continues. Thank you for joining this journey. Every forgotten home holds a new beginning.